My name is Nkhensani Mabunda. I'm the Senior Program Manager for the Caregiver Learning Through Play program, and I work for Hope Worldwide, South Africa. Hope Worldwide is an organization that works in the ECD space, and we run a number of programs that goes from nutrition to the support for ECD centers in terms of the ECD centers meeting the minimum norms and standards so that they can be registered, so that they can get grants and support from government. We also run nutrition programs that support families that don't have food, families that go hungry, and we know the statistics around stunned children because of malnutrition, and the fact that we have children that are sitting at home that are not getting any stimulation, that don't attend crèches. That's one of the reasons why we run the program for caregiver learning through play. And we also have another nutrition program where we aim to give children the breakfasts. The Future Life breakfast packs. That pack alone, if a child gets an opportunity to have that meal, it can sustain a child for that day. So there are a number of programs that we're running, but they are all donor funding or funding based. So we rely a lot on the donations and the funders out there. One thing we know is that children learn through play. They learn better through play. And that is one thing that stimulates them. And through play, they become creative. They can fantasize. And I think you can give a child an object and they get stimulated. They can tell you a story. They can express their emotions through creativity. They can fantasize and think about things that they know, things that they don't even know. But through creative play, it is very important because that's where they get stimulation of the brain. And we know the cognitive aspect of the brain is actually developed when children are very young. So it is important that you incorporate creative play. And the other issue is we involve parents to stimulate their children through creative play. And they can do that at home. They don't need expensive toys or anything. They can use the environment at home for the children to be creative. While cooking, while doing washing, while doing gardening, children learn to be creative through that. And from that young age, they start fantasizing of what you can easily observe what career they will probably be interested in. You give the same children the same kind of objects to look at and to play with. They will come up with two different ways or things to do with the same object. That's when you see the creativity of a child. It was interesting to observe what the children were doing here. One looked at a round figure as a tire. The other one saw a ring and talked about wedding, that when you're getting married, you need a ring and all that. The other one was talking about a wheel and tires and all that. So creativity starts at a young age. We need to create that space for the children to play and explore and be creative in while they're getting stimulation as well. And it's important for caregivers to understand that and not restrain their children when they try to play, when they try to explore. I remember when I was young, it was an issue for my mom when I go out and play in the mud and get dirty. But what is the child learning through that? There's a lot that goes there. So we need that aspect to be known by the parents or the caregivers, that it's important that children play, children explore, children becomes creative through that. The other thing is also to make sure that our practitioners in the ECD centers understand those concepts. And hence I feel it is very important that children are given the opportunity to be creative, to learn, to explore through play. We know as parents we are stressed, we are worried about a lot of things as parents, but the message I want to give out there is that they need not forget the importance of a child and the world of a child that needs play, that needs creativity, that needs us as parents to be responsive, to attend to your child. Yes, with our problems and all that, let's prioritize our children because that is important.
I'm Kerry Kassen, and I'm the Regional Director for the Lego Foundation for Africa. And South Africa is a key country for us. It's actually one of our core countries, so the bulk of our work goes into South Africa and Denmark. So one of the things that we're really excited about is using this conference to explore the importance of caregivers in a child's life. It's something that's very close to the Lego Foundation's own mission, so it aligns really, really well. And I think today was just really exciting to see the different initiatives, the different projects, the amount of work that's going on to really support children who need it the most, especially in South Africa. So very exciting, very proud of it, and happy to be a part of it. So my message to caregivers and parents is that really the most important gift that you have is time and the ability to engage with your children. We often think you need something, you need toys, you need fancy gadgets and devices, and actually you don't. I think the things that children crave the most is your time and having that interaction with you. So I would say use that, use what's around you, and find ways to engage meaningfully.
My name is Marc, and I'm the Country Director for Hope Worldwide here in South Africa. Hope Worldwide is an early childhood development organization that we've been working across the country for the last 14 years, really looking at ways to give children the best possible start in life. We've used the nurturing care framework as kind of our compass, which really tells us that when children get the right nutrition, responsive caregiving, are in a safe and secure environment where they have access to early learning, and they have the right health, they can thrive anywhere. And yet the tragedy is that many children are being denied the opportunity for learning, for development, and many parents are not being supported and really included in early childhood development like they need to. We also understand the power of play, and that play is such a powerful engine for learning. And so we've combined all of that to look at ways where we can come alongside parents, ECD practitioners, centers, and really help them, partner with them to help children thrive. Yes, so for the last 4 years, we've been funded by the Lego Foundation to roll out a program called the Caregiver Learning Through Play program, which is all about empowering parents to understand their important role, help them and support them and build on their strengths, and help them to promote responsive parenting, engaging with their children, but also taking everyday moments and turning them into opportunities for play and learning. So this program now, over the last 4 years, has reached over 400,000 parents and a number of practitioners as well. So we're very excited about that. Today we're here because we partnered with the Reggio Children's Foundation to bring those parents and practitioners together to learn from them, to understand their experiences and see how we can take that learning forward and continue to expand the work and role of parents and caregivers.
My name is Sinikiwe Mqadi. I work for Ububele Educational and Psychotherapy Trust. I am the Parent Infant Programs Manager and Communications Lead here at Ububele. Ububele is a Nguni word meaning kindness or compassion. And here at Ububele, our vision is that of a South Africa that is a nurturing society that cares for children, that loves children, children who will then become emotionally healthy adults and thrive later in life. Today means two things for us here at Ububele. One, by hosting this event, we are generating some income to sustain our organization. But also secondly, here at Ububele, we're really all about children and giving them beautiful and good early childhood experiences, because we know that those experiences are the most significant factor or predictor of their mental health later in life. So it's been just amazing to be here today hosting mothers with their young babies and children, just enjoying the day together. My message of hope to mothers and caregivers out there is that you are the most influential person to your baby, to your child. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. And I'm saying that you are the most influential person because it's the little things that matter. The things that we see as little, your love for your child, the way that you care for them. When you respond to their needs, you are helping them grow optimally. You are helping them develop their brain. So you can do it as a mom. Where you are, you don't need money, you don't need a lot of resources, just you and your attention and your love.
My name is Cristian Fabbi. I'm the CEO of the Foundation Reggio Children, Fondazione Reggio Children, which is based in Reggio Emilia. Reggio Emilia is a city in Italy that is known globally for the approach to early education. Our foundation works mostly on research. In this project, for instance, we are doing research about play, explore and effect research, supported by the Lego Foundation. Our work is to find new ways of educating children, working through play and working through research. South Africa for Reggio Emilia means a lot. Johannesburg also means a lot. Our cities are twinned, by the way, and Reggio Emilia always has supported the development of democracy in Johannesburg. So for us means a lot to work in this context, where we found a lot of good practices, mainly community-based, but not only. And this gives us the possibility to start building a community around education, not only in South Africa, but also with colleagues from Eswatini, from Cameroon, from Mozambique, and from other countries. The idea is that if we create a community of exchange of good practices, this will help in raising the quality of education globally.
So my name is Ruth and I'm the lead for Flourish. Flourish is a mom and baby program. It's part of the Grow Great campaign. Flourish is a national network of community-based, mother-led mom and baby classes. So we, across the country, in South Africa, we're in 6 of the 9 provinces. We also have an online presence as well. And yeah, we kind of journey with moms through their antenatal period and up into when the baby is born till about 6 months usually. And our aim is to support mothers in particular. We do invite fathers or other caregivers to the classes as well. But our main aim is to support mothers, for mothers to feel supported, in order to help their child reach their full potential. The broader campaign of Grow Great is about stunting. So in South Africa we have very high rates of stunting. Recent estimates is kind of saying almost 30% of children under the age of 5 are stunted. Stunting causes, a stunted child is their body and their brain don't grow as well as they should, so they don't reach their full potential. And it's a result of prolonged malnutrition, starting in pregnancy, from the mother's in pregnancy and up until the child is 2. So those first 1,000 days are really crucial time, a time of vulnerability to stunting, but also time to really get in there and help unlock the child's full potential. And so we aim to do that through our Flourish classes. I think today the highlight was seeing the engagements between the mothers and their babies. That's always beautiful to see. And the session was about encouraging communication and serve and return and responsive care and interactions, but I think that was already there. Like, you could already see that even before the session, how responsive mothers were. And now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it, that's also a feather in our cap as Flourish, because we do encourage that in our classes, and it's beautiful to kind of see it happening organically outside of a class. So that was really beautiful to see. And then with the pregnant mothers, it was like also lovely to see them they were very quiet when they were making their cards or their books, and that was also beautiful to see, because you could see they were really immersing themselves in the activity and thinking about what they were going to put on their card and what it meant, and to see the word, like reading some of the words that they wrote. It was really beautiful. And it kind of makes one feel hopeful, there's a lot to despair about. 29% of children that are stunted in South Africa is terrible, but to see a pocket of mothers really engaging with their babies and excited about pregnancy and about their coming baby it's really hopeful.
Last question. Do you have a message of hope for parents, mothers, caregivers out there?
Yeah. So I think our message of hope, or our wish, is that moms feel supported to be able to help their children reach their full potential. We obviously want a child to grow and reach their full potential, but that can't happen without the parent, and in South Africa, in most cases, that's the mother. And I always think, the way most adults greet a baby with such joy and adoration and love, I want us to be greeting the mother in the same way, because I think when a mother feels supported and cared for, that's when she has the capacity to be able to kind of pass that on to her child. So that's our hope, and it's a personal hope, but it's also part of our work and my work as well.